Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Miami. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference. And checking out Brooklyn. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And you know, for the Heat, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but just give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
So here's Miami's starting group. Tyler Hero out there with Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. And for Brooklyn, down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Johnson is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams at the small forward position. Doors for front offices. With the season starting to wind down, what's important now?
Yeah, their focus shifts depending on the season. And right now, with the season sort of dwindling, first and foremost, the draft lottery is important. The draft will occur over the course of the summer. So talent evaluation of those all-important college kids, the European players, but also you're evaluating your roster. What has worked? What do we need to change? There is always so much to look at if you are trying to put a team together.
The first one falls.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
And so Russell hits them both. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Here's Highsmith. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Ware. He's guarded by Russell. Ware, good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Russell against Hero. Outside, Russell. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Hero. Count it.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Outside, Williams. Down low. Here's Johnson. And Adebayo sends it back. Here's Rozier. Johnson with the block. And they're able to recover. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Here's Highsmith.
My goodness, how quick off his feet is Nick Claxton.
Outside Williams. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Johnson surveying the floor. To the inside. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Good work there as it goes.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
To the left wing. Back to Hero. And again, the turnover by the Heat. These players have been dominant on the glass in the last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. 5th on the list, Bam Adebayo.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
And the Nets making a change here. Clowney's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in. Johnson kicks to Johnson. Pass to Clowney. Johnson outside. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Here's Clowney. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Heat trail by 8. Hero passes to Robinson. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Hero from long range. That one misses. The Nets on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside, Russell. And he banks in the layup. Russell's got his third basket of the night right there.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Russell with it. And in the game with Washington, he did not play well. Pass to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Heat. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question. All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And a deep 3 from Russell. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Nets.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who have to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency at the head coaching position because then you can set clear and achievable goals for your team going forward. You set a style of play, commit to it, and just build year by year, game by game.
We've got Wilson. Simmons is out there with Williams. Then it's Sharp, and it's Clowney in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The Heat trail by 10. On the wing, Mitchell. Love outside. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Kevin Love. Robinson passes to Wiggins. Here's Highsmith. Just 5 to shoot. They set the pick. For 3, Mitchell. The rebound by Sharp. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against Philadelphia. To the paint. Here's Clowney. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Jovic passes to Highsmith. Misses the layup. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And the shot goes down.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Wiggins against Wilson. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Wiggins.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Bam Adebayo.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
The free throw drops for Sharp. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews. And the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
And it's Wiggins missing. Nets leading by 11. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Johnson outside. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Out of hand on it. Throws it up high. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Improved decision-making by Andrew Wiggins, and that makes him an even greater challenge to guard.
Simmons against Mitchell. Johnson right side. Pass to Wilson. Simmons against Mitchell. Simmons can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 9. Anderson finds Hero. Driving inside. Banked in off the glass. Hero's got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. So for the Nets, Williams, he's checked in for Wilson. Johnson comes in for Sharp, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Simmons. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. But I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat.
Yeah, just letting his offense come naturally in pick-and-roll action. Terry Rozier very comfortable in this space.
Russell passes to Williams. Inside, here's Claxton, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Highsmith. Let's go. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Miami on defense. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Johnson kicks to Russell. Can they get it? A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Russell's got 10 points in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. Russell looking it over. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 12.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood track. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Looking at Miami, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. they continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got Hero, also Terry Rozier out there, and it's Adebayo in at the four-man position. Now, here's Johnson. Russell from long range. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Russell's got 15.
Well, the lefty stroke of D'Angelo Russell on display. This is a guard who can be effective with and without the ball.
And it's Rozier missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Johnson can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 6. And not too long ago, Doris, there were such high hopes for the Nets' future.
I mean, think about it, Kevin. A few years back, people were talking about Brooklyn being a dynasty in the making. They were loaded with talent. And for a lot of reasons, it fell apart pretty quickly. How fine is that line between success and failure in the league? Incredible.
Nets leading by 3. Pass to Johnson. Back to Russell. Now Claxton makes it off the glass.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
Here's Ware. Now Hero. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. He's got 11.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
And checking out some stats for D'Angelo Russell. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Top of the key. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Rozier. Up and in on the layup. Rozier's got 8 points.
That's the thing about Rozier, guys. He is fearless. He's willing to take on contact from anybody.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Johnson dishes to Russell, and they double up Russell. Johnson for three. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Highsmith. Back to Hero. Here's the three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Williams. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Hero's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
A shot by Johnson, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, in the open floor, D'Angelo Russell understands he can be special.
Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Back to Hero. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. The Heat 3rd.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Pass to Clowney. Knocked loose. Stolen by Anderson. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And the 3 off target. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. A 2-point game. You know, Doris, Ben Simmons has certainly had a turbulent career, hasn't he?
Oh, my goodness, there's no question, Kevin. You begin with some of the injury challenges he's had throughout. Started in his rookie season, has continued throughout some of the years. There's also been questions about the balance in his game. Obviously, perimeter shooting has been a weakness. But the first and most important thing Ben has to do is get healthy, Kevin.
Sharps checked in for Russell. And Miami with a change here, too. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Anderson, a screen on Simmons. And Anderson slams it in.
Wow, Anderson at the rim. Look out below.
The Nets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Outside, Simmons. Shot clock at 6. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Simmons got it all tied up now for the Nets. Miami's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Mitchell against Simmons. Mitchell outside. Here's Wiggins, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Wiggins has got the lead back up to 2 now for Miami.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Heat out front. They lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Once we get the rebound, get to those corners, race for it, okay? What you're doing right now is you're making them have to defend.
Well, Eric pleading with his guys, Greg, to be faster and be sharper than the other team.
And if they do that, they'll be fine. Coach wants to tire the opposition out on defense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Sharp. Martin is out there with Simmons. And it's Wilson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here is Martin. Outside, Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Martin wide open. He fires. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Jovic. Robinson dishes to Mitchell. They set the pick. From the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Sharp's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anderson with the block.
Great defense by Slow-Mo. Kyle Anderson always in position to make the play.
Brooklyn trailing. Simmons passes to Martin. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. To the middle. Here's Sharp. It's rebounded by Jovic. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Wiggins drives in. And Wiggins throws it down.
Listen, he's figuring out how to maximize his immense physical gifts. But Andrew Wiggins being aggressive on the drive.
Now here's Simmons. Into the lane. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
And he makes the first.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. Heroes checked in for the Heat. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Heat leading by 3. Robinson for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
It's Martin on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. Martin with the bucket. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Lets it go from 14. Miss number 4 for him from the floor. 7 for 11 field goal attempts. Here's Martin. Robinson pulls it in. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Hero. The three. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Here's Martin. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Robinson. Simmons against Hero. Here's Jovic. Again, the miss by the Heat. And Simmons kicks to Martin. Here's Clowney. Pass to Simmons. Yes! And the foul. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Ben Simmons in a pivotal moment delivers.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. Adebayo to screen. Pass to Ware. Now here's Adebayo. Covered by Johnson. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 3.
Big time from Bam. This guy's played in the finals, so Adebayo knows how to handle the pressure.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Brooklyn. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. During that break, listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Williams. Back to Russell. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
You want D'Angelo Russell taking these shots. This guy is fearless.
There's Hero with the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson kicks to Russell. The kick out to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Now, Hero. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hero's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
They needed points. Tyler Hero gives them.
Here's Russell. That shot, no good. Miami's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
And look who shows up in the clutch. The readiness of Adebayo paying off big time.
Now, here is Russell. Shoots from 14, and Rozier pulls it down.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Here's Johnson. It counts. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. go against Russell. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from outside.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson, the pass to Russell on the wing. Williams. The three won't fall. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Johnson outside for three. That shot off the mark. And so it's Miami winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with Bam Adebayo. How resilient were you guys tonight?
We got grit, we got dogs, man, and we know what time it is. So I'm just happy for my teammates and teammates that I got, man. They really pushed me to be who I am, and I can't thank them enough for that.
You were locked in down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Tyler Hero.